this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the most effective way to be collecting your items. That goes for absolutely everything in the seed shop, as well as everything in the gear shop. Everything is going to be obtainable today. I've seen a few people where they're like just, you know, doing a tiny task just simply on the seeds, but there is an effective way to do both the seeds and the gear shop. And I'm going to show you guys right now the best way to be doing both. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you have a completely full inventory. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. And what is going on here? Oh my word. We've literally just hit a B event, so that's interesting. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your inventory, and with the shovel destroy, now this is working best when you join your game for the first time because it gives you a full inventory. And what you're going to do is you're going to get the recall wrench and you're going to put it in slot 1. Well, it doesn't really matter which slot you put it in, but I like to put it in slot 1 just so I know where it is. So there we are with the recall wrench in slot number 1. What we're going to do is we're going to click onto that, and we're also going to click it so that we can use it. So what we're now going to do is we are going to line up with this character right here so that we can quite easily just talk. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to minimize this screen. So let's minimize the screen so that we've now got the big old screen behind us. We're on our desktop now, and we also have tiny task open. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your playback speed on 1 times. Also, I just want to make sure that you're in your own private server. Do not join a public server. You'll just get your stuff stolen from you, and it could just completely mess things up. Now let me just explain as to why we're doing the playback speed on 1 times. If you do it any more than like 2 times or even 5 times, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up wasting these recall wrenches, and we don't want to be wasting those. I do have 1,981, so I think I'm going to be okay, but you guys, you're not going to want to waste them, okay? We don't want to use one every, like, I don't know, 30 seconds going from here to here to here to here. It's just going to be absolutely pointless for you guys. So now that we've lined absolutely everything up, we've got our preference, we've got it onto 1 times speed, we've got it onto continuous playback. Now what we need to do is we need to start recording our movements. So there we go, we started recording. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click talk and show me the gear shop, please. There we go. Right, that's actually not worked straight away. So if this is here like this is actually messed up. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this all the way to the bottom, okay? And then we're going to close out of that, and we're going to stop the recording, so then we're going to do it again. So that's good anyway, because we just showed you guys how to do it wrong. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go to the seed shop as well and just make sure that the seed shop is prepared as well, which it wasn't. There we go. Okay, so what you want to make sure is that both things are down to the bottom. So let's click our recall wrench again. That puts us into the same camera angle, and show me the gear shop, and it should be right at the bottom like we did a second ago. Perfect. There we go. Right, now we can start pressing record. There we go. So we're now recording, and what we're going to do is we're going to start from the bottom. Show me the gear shop, please, and we are going to go. Now I don't buy these two. I think they're very expensive and they're pretty pointless. So what we're going to do is we're going to do master sprinkler. We're going to click that a few times. We're going to click lightning rod, click that a few times. The godly sprinkler, there we go. Everything's just been reset anyway, so this is going to show you guys just how perfect this is going to be. Now I do get all of these recall wrenches just because I've got enough money to do that anyway. I also use a trowel because I've been moving a few things. And then what we're going to do before we come out of that is we have to move that back down to the bottom so that when we come back it starts from the beginning. Now we go to the seeds and we do the exact same thing. So now we start with the beanstalks, click the no stock, cacao seeds, click the no stock. There we go. We just keep simply doing this all the way through so that then it's going to be on a link and a loop to be buying all of these seeds. There we go. So we're now coming towards the end now. There we go. Now I'm going to do this a few times because the daily quests tends to give us some carrot seeds. Now don't forget, put this all the way to the bottom. Press the X, click the recall wrench, click it 1 more time, and then stop your recording. So now if I click F8, you should see that the whole entire thing now is going to be playing back to us. There we go. So it's showing us about the favorite tool in the harvest, and then the master sprinkler, and now it's going to go all the way through this. Then it's going to take us to the seeds. There we go. So that was the end of that. So now it's going to show us how to move it down. There you go. Now my hand is completely off of the mouse right now. Now it's going to X out of that, and it's going to take us to the seeds, and then it's going to do the seeds. There you go, look at that, lovely. And I think that this is the most effective way to be getting your master sprinklers, to be getting your beanstalks, to be getting the absolute best of the best. There is also another perk to this as well, and that is that you have to be in game to get all of the mutations on your seeds and your fruits. So yeah, it kind of works for, you know, two things, because it's just that good. Now don't forget, if you're in your own server and you're buying all of these seeds, you don't need to be playing back on ×2, because you're going to use twice the amount of recall wrenches, and there's no point. All of this is done within under 5 minutes, so you don't need to times your playback speed. There we go, so we've got to the end of the carrot seed now, so it's going to put the bar on the right towards the bottom once it's finished clicking. There we go, all the way to the bottom, X out of that. Then we do the recall wrench, which is in slot 1, and then it playbacks the link again. There you go, so now you can see it linking back, and that is all how we do getting every single thing that we want from the gear shop and the seed shop. Now hopefully this video did help you guys out. I feel like it should help out quite a few of you. If it did, please make sure to be using star code Antixx when you're buying Robux or Premium, and until the next one, a peace.